Hello students, let us start with another very important topic called as factors. What are factors? We know that the product of 3 and 5 is 15. When I write 3 multiplied to 5, the result obtained is 15. Here 3 and 5 which exactly divide the number 15. That is, when 15 is divided by 3, we get the result as 5. When 15 is divided by 5, we get the result as 3. This 3 and 5 are factors of 15. In other words, I can state it like that: when a divisor divides the dividend exactly, the divisor is called factor of the dividend. Suppose if 7 divides 35 exactly, I can say that 7 is factor of 35. At the same time, 5 is also the factor of 35. Let us answer this question. Find the factors of 24. 1 multiplied to 24 gives 24. 2 multiplied to 12 gives 24. 3 multiplied to 8 gives 24. 4 multiplied to 6 gives 24. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24 are the factors of 24. The reason is this 24 is exactly divisible by 24, 12, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2 and 1. There are few points for you to remember. You can make it as a note. The first point is, if a dividend when divided by divisor is divided completely, then we name the divisor as factor of the dividend or multiple. Suppose if 10 is divided by 5, we get the result as 2. Here 10 is dividend, it is getting exactly divided by the divisor 5 and the quotient obtained is 2. Divisor is called as factor of 10. Here 10 is called multiple. The reason is when 5 is multiplied with 2, we get 10. It is a product of two different numbers. So 10 is called as a multiple and 5 is called factor of 10. Second point to remember, if two or more numbers are multiplied to get the product, then each of the number is known as factor of the product. Say for example, if I multiply 2 with 3 with 4, the result obtained is 24. Here 2 is factor of 24. 3 is also factor of 24. At the same time, 4 is also the factor of 24. When combination of different numbers are multiplied, we get the product, and these numbers which are used for multiplication, they are the factors of the product. Next point to remember, a number can be formed by multiplying two or more numbers together. The numbers that are multiplied together are called factors of the number. In the earlier example, we get the product as 24. A number can be formed by multiplying two or more numbers together. Here there are three different numbers, they are multiplied together. The numbers that are multiplied together are the factors of the number. Here the number is factor of 24. What is the product? The product itself is the number, so 24 is the factor of 24. A number is factor of itself. Next point to remember, in all the numbers we have a common factor, that is 1. Since 1 is multiplied by any number, the result is always that number. If any number is divided by the same number, then we get the result as 1. 1 when multiplied to 3, we get the result as 3. 1 when multiplied with 5, we get the result as 5. Here 1 is factor. Here also 1 is factor. For instance, if you take any number, 1 will become the factor. So 1 is common factor. When we divide a number by itself, we get the result as 1. A number divided by the same number, the result obtained is 1. You need to remember this. Here I am saying that 1 is a common factor. Let us discuss in detail what does common factor refers to. Suppose if I consider two different numbers, say 12 and 18, I can find the factors of 12. For that, I need to remember the multiplication table. 2 multiplied to 6, we get 12. 3 multiplied to 4, I get 12. So, factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. 18 is obtained by multiplying 1 with the 18, 2 with the 9, 3 with the 6. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. Observe both the products. In that you will come to know 1 is there in both, 2 is there in both, 3 is there in both, 4 is not there, 6 is there in both. That's it. So the common factors are 1, 2, 3 and 6. A question for you. Find common factor of 6, 8 and 10. When I give 3 different numbers, find out the common factor. You must note certain things for understanding the concept of factors. First point is the numbers that divide certain number exactly are factors of that number. Let me give you an example. 9 divided by 1 equal to 9. 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. 9 divided by 9 equal to 1. Because 9 is exactly divisible by 1, 3 and 9, so they are the factors of 9. 1, 3 and 9 are the factors of 9. The second point is 1 is the only number with one factor. 1 is nothing but 1 multiplied to 1, so 1 is the only factor. The next important point is 1 is the factor of every whole number. For example, 1 multiplied to 5 gives 5. 1 multiplied to 7 gives 7. Here 1 is the factor of 5 and 7. The next important point is the smallest factor of a number is 1. For example, 1 multiplied to 5 gives 5. Here 1 is the smallest factor of 5. Next point, the greatest factor of a number is the number itself. For example, 1 multiplied to 3 gives 3. 4 multiplied to 1 gives 4. 4 is the factor of 4. Here 3 is the factor of 3. In this, 3 is the greatest factor. 4 is a factor of 4. The reason is 1 multiplied to 4 gives 4. 4 is greatest factor. The next point is all the number except 1 have 2 or more than 2 factors. For example, 1 multiplied to 2 gives 2. Here 1 and 2 are the factors of 2. 1 multiplied to 4 gives 4, and also 2 multiplied to 2 gives 4. So 1, 2 and 4 are the factors of 4. Here we have more than 2 factors. There is a method to find out the factors by using a tree. It is called as factor tree method. How to solve the factor tree method? Let me give some example. To find the factor of 32, you can see here it is interchanged. To find the factor of 32, 2 is multiplied to 16, 2 is multiplied to 8, 2 is multiplied to 4, 2 is multiplied to 2. You look at this. The product of these two will give 32. The product of these two will give 16. The product of these two will give 8. The product of these two will give 4. Same way, the factors of 28 are obtained like 2 multiplied to 14 is 28. 2 multiplied to 7 is 14. From this, I can write all the factors of 28. That is, 1 is a factor for all the numbers, so 1. 2 is a factor. 2 multiplied to 2 is also a factor. 7 is a factor. 14 is a factor. And 28 is a factor. I have elicited these numbers from the tree here. This is called as a tree. From this factor tree, I can elicit all the factors. Same way, I can write the factors of 32. 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor, 2 multiplied to 2 multiplied to 2 is 8. 8 is a factor, 16 is a factor, and 32 is a factor. So the factors of 32 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. I have elicited all the factors of 32 by using this tree. There are some properties of factors. We shall see that in our next session. Thank you.